Yeah, I know. This is your first mic in the Uda class, and also I'm trying to give it to the. आपका नाम क्या है?
रियांश
हाँ, रियांश. तो रियांश लिख सकते हैं ना आप यहाँ पे? Okay, चलो, great. All of you, I can see most of you have answered the question. Most of you have spoken with me. So now, champions, listen to me very carefully. Very warm welcome here at Oda class. And again, this is your first class of this week with me, that is with your super science warrior, science teacher. ठीक है? तो बच्चों, सबसे पहले आज हम क्या पढ़ने वाले हैं? What we are going to learn? We are going to learn about the eating habits of the animals. Okay. Animals, they eat a different type of food, and based on their food they have a different type of teeth. They have an adaptation of those teeth. So that's what we are going to learn in today's class. So are you all ready? Are you all excited? Quickly tell me, क्या मेरे सारे बच्चे excited हैं? बिल्कुल. Yes or no? I want your yes or no's in the chat box. बिल्कुल. Obviously you have to be excited because ये प्रफुल्ल सर की क्लास है, और obviously excitement के साथ engagement भी होना चाहिए. And where are the coins? Just a second. Kids, I will be just a second, just a second. Uh, I'll be distributing coin, your punctuality coin after some time. मैं punctuality coins after some time distribute करूंगा. So everyone, first let us start with our class with the main revision. ठीक है? I don't know. I can't see coins. Oh, okay, I got it. Everyone, tap on the screen and collect your coins first. सारे बच्चे can tap on the screen and collect your coins. Be fast. Everyone can tap on the screen and collect your coins. चलो. Great. Okay, thank you very much. You can distribute your hearts to me as well. ठीक है? और जल्दी से we are going to start this session, बच्चों. But before starting, we have to go through our revision part. ठीक है? Let's see that what all things do you remember from our previous sessions. We have learned about a land animal. याद आया आपको बच्चों? We have learned about the land animals, that how exactly these land animals they move, how exactly these land animals they breathe. Also, we have understood about the water animals and as well as aerial animals. Okay, what are their adaptation? If I talk about the land animals, we have discussed about their lungs. Right, land animals are very huge, that we have discussed. Okay, and every cell needs to make an energy. Every cell makes an energy. Or इसके लिए we need a huge amount of oxygen. And how can we supply this oxygen to all parts of the body? With the help of blood, obviously. But इतना ज़्यादा oxygen हम कैसे consume करेंगे? We consume a huge amount of oxygen. Hence, we have a lungs for this. Okay, so lungs, they can consume a huge amount of oxygen, and this oxygen can be distributed to the whole parts of the body. If you observe small insects, they don't have इतने बड़े lungs. Do they have lungs? No, they have asparagus. वो अलग part है. But human body or animal body like lion, tiger, camel, yak, polar bear, या फिर आप एग्जांपल ले सकते हो एलिफेंट. सो दीज आर द डिफरेंट एनिमल्स. दे आर वेरी ह्यूज. उनकी वेट बहुत ज्यादा होती है. दे वेट इज फ्रॉम 70 kgs to 1 to 5 टन. इतने अलग अलग वेट के लिए हमें लंग्स की बहुत ज्यादा जरूरत है. वी रिक्वायर ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ लंग्स फॉर दिस. वेरी सिंपल फॉर ब्रीथिंग. Second thing, we know that animals they have a limbs, and limbs are also divided into two parts: hind limbs and forelimbs. ठीक है? Forelimbs are the limbs which are in front, and hind limbs are at back. ठीक है? Is it clear? Is it clear to all of you? जल्दी बताओ, क्या ये clear है? Yes or no? Right. And again, if I talk about the water animals, we have four main adaptation with it. First is your streamlined body. Very simple. Because of the free streamlined body, it is very easier to move inside the water. Second, gills. Because these gills, they will help them to absorb or take the oxygen which is in an absorbed form inside the water. Third is nothing but scale, which will always protect the body and also reduce the friction while moving inside the water. And fourth, that is nothing but fins and flipper, which will help in movement, which will help in change the direction whenever these fishes they are swimming. Very simple. So ये सारे water के adaptation है. And not only that, we have learnt about the aerial adaptation, that they have wings, they have feathers, and also they have hollow bones so that they can fly very easily in a higher levels. Is it clear, guys? Everyone, is this clear? So let's solve some two questions. एक दो question solve करते हैं, then let's move towards the next part. Are you guys ready? Quickly tell me. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, chalo. Great. Now the question comes in front of you. Question comes in front of you. That is quiz number one. That a land animal suddenly loses the ability to use its lung. Use its lung. So what would be the biggest problem of an animal? Animal का सबसे biggest problem क्या हो सकता है? It would lose its color. It would not be able to get enough oxygen. It would lose its claws or it would stop growing fur. Your time starts right now. Be fast. Quickly answer. Come on. बहुत सिंपल क्वेश्चन है. क्वेश्चन इज वेरी सिंपल. Okay, you have to just think, read carefully, and answer it. And guys, you have only and only 35 seconds to answer this question. After 35 seconds, I'm going to close this. Okay? Chalo. Your time is getting over, my champions. You have last 15 seconds, last 13 seconds, last 12 seconds, 11 seconds, 10 seconds, and your timer starts over here. Last 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, 0, stop. Stop, 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 stop. I can see most of you have answered this question correctly, and your correct answer for this question is option B, that it would not be able to get enough oxygen. Obviously, lungs nahi hai. They don't have a lungs. Then what will happen? They will not get enough oxygen properly. Very simple. Next question. An animal has a feather, wings, and hollow bones. Okay. So what can you conclude about this animal? क्या conclude करोगे आप इस animal के बारे में? It is adapted for the life in water. It is adapted for life in trees only. It is adapted for flying in air, and it is adapted for desert life. What is your quick answers? जल्दी बताओ मुझे. Okay, guys, be very fast. Okay, and I can see most of you are trying it very hard. Okay, superb. Very great. I would like to take some names who are doing very well. ठीक है. आशी, अभिरूप शाह, अलीशा अग्रवाल, अमय, आर्शिव, आशिथा, आनवी, हंशिक, प्रणीत. Very good, बच्चों. Very good. You're doing very well. Okay. Yajat Ram is also doing very nice. Bhavik, and again Kaira, super. Last 10 seconds. 10, last 5 seconds, last 4 seconds, last 3 seconds, 2, 1, 0. Time's up, champions. Time's up, time's up, time's up. ध्यान से सुनना, what was the correct answer? सही जवाब क्या था? Everyone listen to me very carefully. Your correct answer for this question is option C, that it is adapted for flying in the air. Very simple question. Obviously, this animal have feathers. Animal have wings. Animal have hollow bones. It have such a beautiful adaptation. What it will do inside the water? पानी में क्या करेगा? What it will do on land? It will always fly, right? It will fly because feather है, wing है, hollow bones है. जाओ, fly करो, उड़ो ऊपर, है कि नहीं? ये सुनो बच्चों. What is the correct answer? Option C. Is it clear to all of you? क्या ये clear है सारे बच्चों को? Everyone, quickly tell me. Yes, बिल्कुल. Now tell me one in the chat box who all have answered both of the question correctly. दो smiley faces डाल दो यार chat box के अंदर जल्दी. दो smiley faces. Only two smiley faces I want in the chat box if you have answered question correctly. Okay, guys, be fast. Be fast. Be fast. Be fast. Be fast. Be fast. Okay, chalo. Great. Now, sir, what are we going to learn today? Sir, what are these images? ये सब क्या है? हम क्या पढ़ने वाले हैं? Today we are going to learn about the arboreal adaptation. What are we going to learn, champs? Arboreal adaptation. Okay, so these animals, they always stay on trees. They like to jump from one tree to another tree. We have learned about this arboreal, but what is a special adaptation that we are going to learn in this class? Second, amphibian adaptation. There are some animals, they are called as amphibians. I'm going to teach you about the amphibians also. We are going to learn about their adaptation. And third is nothing but teeth and eating habits. And let me tell you, today we are going to close this chapter. पूरी तरीके से ये topic खत्म होने वाला है आज. So today is the last day for this chapter, and your next day will be completely dedicated for the Olympiad examinations. Okay, bacho. So this chapter is again very important for your Olympiad examination, and I have some set of questions, and these questions will be solved and practiced inside the class in your next session. Okay, so keep in mind, today we are going to close this complete class. And again, before starting this session, I told everyone that ye jo chapter hoga, this will directly come in your, not this chapter, ignore this chapter, but three adaptations will directly come in your school examination for at least 8 to 10 marks. If you're leaving class in between, then you're going to lose all these 8 to 10 marks. मैं clearly बता रहा हूं अभी, ठीक है? Don't leave your class in between because something very important we are going to learn today. Okay, बच्चों? चलो. So quickly, I'll tell you, we have one of a monkey over here. एक monkey है हमारे पास, and we have to help this monkey. What happened? Now? He was jumping from one tree to another, and while jumping, he understood he don't have his superpowers because these monkeys they have their superpowers. किस किसने देखा है monkeys को? Monkeys को देखा है आपने? How do they hang on the trees? How do they irritate all the people? How do they snatch the food from the people? कभी देखा है आपने? Everyone, have you seen that? Have you ever seen that? Yes, ये बहुत शरारती होते हैं. Right, they're very mischievous. And these monkeys today, they have lost their superpowers. Okay, champions, they have lost their superpowers. So what we have to do is we have to help this monkey right away. तो क्या सारे बच्चे ready है to help this monkey? Quickly tell me. Everyone, ready? I want your answers in chat box. Yes or no? अगर no है तो फिर no लिख देना, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. Ready हो सारे बच्चे? बिल्कुल. Very good. Everyone is ready for this. Now, problem is that whenever this monkey is jumping from one tree to another tree, at that time he needs something very special thing with it. For example, it needs to have a strong dash. So quickly tell me what it needs to have a strong. Jaldi batao mujhe. Jaldi. Everyone, I want your answers in the chat box. Chalo, what should it have? Hands, legs, what should it have strong? Excellent. It should have a strong limbs. क्या बात है यार बच्चों, वेरी नाइस. ओके, व्हाट शुड इट हैव? इट शुड हैव अ स्ट्रॉन्ग लिम्स. ठीक है, जो लिम्स होते हैं, लिम्स इट माइट बी हैंड्स, इट माइट बी लेग्स, बट इट शुड बी वेरी वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग सो दैट इट कैन कैच वेरी प्रॉपरली, इट कैन जंप प्रॉपरली. इज इट क्लियर? ठीक है, ओके, ये बहुत क्लियर है. नाउ one more thing. This was the first superpower which was decoded. Now let us move towards the second superpower. ध्यान से देखना. Now we are going to move towards the second superpower. Second superpower is he want to hold a strong grip. Whenever he is jumping from one tree to another tree, whenever he is holding any of the branch, any of the stem, so at that time he need to have a strong grip. Agree करते हो मुझसे? They should have a strong grip. Okay, तो इसके लिए what should they have? Curved dash. What should they have? क्या होना चाहिए उनके पास? Curved dash. Think and curved tail. Okay. Most of the students are saying curved. एक मिनट. I can see some answers. Hooves. बच्चों, do monkeys have hooves? Hooves किसके पास होते हैं बच्चों? Hooves, hooves are present with the animals who live in mountain areas. Right. It is below their feet. So that whenever they are walking on the mountains, they should not sleep. ये monkey को, बंदर को कहाँ से hoof दे रहे हो आप? Okay. Monkey should not have hooves. Okay. So tail is not the answer. Correct answer for this is nothing but a claws. ठीक है, चलो कोई बात नहीं. Everyone have tried it. Claws. Claws are the correct answer. Claws क्या है? उनके हाथ. Okay, they should hold it very properly. They should be able to curve their claws. Okay, they should grip it properly. Is it clear? So that if there is any branch, they can hold that branch very properly. तो उनके जो claws है, उनके जो hands है, it can completely curve. ठीक है? It should completely curve. Is it clear, guys? क्या ये clear है सारे बच्चों को? बिल्कुल बताओ मुझे. So that it can hold very properly, it can hold very tightly. I hope it is very clear. ठीक है? Now, one more very important thing. This monkey, it needs also use its tail as a hand. ठीक है, उसको अपनी जो tail है वो hand के जैसे use करनी है. He wants to use his tail like an extra hand. So quickly tell me, what should he have? Gripping dash. Gripping what? Yes, excellent. Gripping power. क्या बात है? Very good. Clap for yourself. Gripping tail. Okay, what should it have? It should have a gripping tail, right? Its tail, उसकी जो tail है, his tail, it should grip properly. ठीक है, आप कभी भी ऑब्जर्व करना. If you go at any of the mountain areas or any of the places in any jungles, you can see monkey easily. तो वहां पे जो monkeys, whenever they are climbing up, climbing down, or whenever they are hanging on the trees, If they're hanging with the help of tail, observe that tail. टेल इतने अच्छे से ग्रिप करते हैं वो, दे आर ग्रिपिंग दैट ट्रेल सो नाइसली सो दैट दे कैन हैंग एंड दे कैन लिटरली स्विंग. ठीक है, इज इट क्लियर? So it is very, very important to know about these three things. Is it clear? First is nothing but they have a strong limbs. Champions, keep in mind arboreal animals. It might be your koala, it might be your monkey. तो ये ऐसे animals है which are very, very important and this comes in your school examination. Okay, so मतलब animals nahi aate, question based on these animals will come in your school examinations. Okay, so they should have a strong limbs. First thing, they should have a strong limbs to jump and climb. Second, they should have a curved claws. Okay, just a second. I made a mistake. Claws. They should have a curved claws. उनकी जो claws है, they should curve properly so that they can grip, they can hold properly. And third, last but not least, which is very important, they should have a gripping tail so that they can use this tail like their hand. Is it clear to all of you? क्या ये clear है? जल्दी बताओ. जल्दी 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 बताओ so that we can solve some questions. Okay, back to back we'll solve two questions. ठीक है? रेडी बच्चों? रेडी रेडी? मजा आएगा क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने में? चलो लेट्स डू इट देन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 1. ठीक है, यहां पे आपका क्वेश्चन है which adaptation acts like an extra hand for some arboreal animal? Which adaptation acts like an extra hand for some arboreal animal? Wings, gripping tail, fins and feather. Think and answer. Huh? Think and answer. सोचो और जवाब दो. चलो. Good, very good. I can see Abhirup Shah, Amay, Ashiv, Ashita, Anvi, Hanshik, Pranit Anand, then Riyansh, Mansha, Virat, Tanmay, Priyanshi, Harshit, Niva, Rishant, Adya, Anaya, Avanya. Very good. Last 10 seconds, guys. Be fast. Okay. Come on. Be fast. Be fast. Be fast. I'll not give you much time. Last four, last three, last two, last one, zero. Very good. Very well done, champions. Very well done. बहुत बढ़िया. Your correct answer have been noted, and it was nothing but option B. Very good. I will not unmute you all because I have one more question. अगर मैं unmute कर दूंगा, everyone will leak the answers. I don't want this to happen. Your correct answer for this question is nothing but gripping tail. Okay, it can use it like an extra hand. Second question. A squirrel can jump from one branch to another without falling. Which adaptation helps us most? कौन सा adaptation यहाँ पे बहुत ज्यादा help करता है? Strong limbs, gills, scale और hollow bones. Your time starts right now. चलो जल्दी. Quickly answer it. क्या बात है? Very good. Superb. Very well answered. Very nice बच्चों. Okay. And guys, you have only 50 seconds. Within 50 seconds, you have to answer this question. And I guess most of you have answering. जैसे कि मोक्षित है, आरुष, विहान, लावण्या, वरद. I can see one child's name is A B C D E F G. ऐसे उसने सीधा नाम लिखा है till S. Okay, Bachar, just change your name. Virat, again, Ayan, Adya, Kanish, Nanika. Very good, bacho. You are doing very well. You have more 15 seconds. Students who all are not answering, I want everyone to answer this question. Okay? I want everyone to answer this question. Right. So last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Very well done. Very well done. Excellent. Superb. Masterstroke. Most of the students, they have answered question correctly. Option A, that is strong limb, is a correct answer. सही जवाब क्या है? इसका सही जवाब है strong limb. Is it clear to all of you guys? क्या ये clear है for all the students? Quickly tell me. Yes or no? Strong limb is a very correct and very accurate answer. Okay. चलो, so बच्चों, here we complete our level 1. यहाँ पे हमारा level 1 complete होता है, and we are going to collect coins right now over here. Are you guys ready? Quickly tell me. Are you guys ready to collect your coins? Okay. But यार एक चीज मैंने अभी भी देखी है, that whenever you guys collect your coins, you guys don't give me heart at all. बहुत सारे बच्चे, I don't know what, but you guys don't give me. So जल्दी से coins collect कर सकते हो और उसके बाद आप मुझे hearts दे सकते हो. Okay, कोई बात नहीं. Chalo, great. Thank you very much for your hearts. Collect your coins. Thank you very much. And let's move towards our more session, level number two. That is, acha, okay. Before starting level number two, we'll start with the riddle. So, are you guys ready for the riddle? Quickly tell me. क्या सारे बच्चे ready है for the riddle? एक छोटा सा riddle खेलेंगे. Are you all ready? Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Okay, चलो. सबसे पहले riddle is very simple in front of you. ध्यान से सुनना. I'll read this for you. That I love to splash, I love to hop. In water I swim, on land I stop. I can live in two homes. Isn't that neat? What kind of animal am I? Again, I'll read this for you. I love to splash, I love to hop. I in water I swim, on land I stop. I can live in two homes. Isn't that neat? So what kind of animal I am? Quickly tell me. ठीक है बहुत सिंपल रिडल है ये टाइम स्टार्ट्स राइट नाउ टेल मी क्या लगता है आपको व्हाट माइट बी द करेक्ट आंसर सोच को बताओ मुझे जस्ट थिंक एन आंसर फ्रॉग फ्रॉग मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स आर राइटिंग फ्रॉग एलिफेंट वाह वेरी गुड एलिफेंट कैसे हो सकता है Great. Okay. It is nothing but amphibian. Okay. ध्यान से सुनना बच्चों the correct answer for this is nothing but amphibian animals. What is the correct answer? Amphibians. Now listen to me what are amphibians. We have learned about amphibians in a habitat topic. Habitat में हमने पहले ही पढ़ा है इसे. So we will repeat this once. Amphibians are the type of animals who live inside the water as well as they can live in the land. Okay, normally human beings they can also go in water. They can also stay in water. They can also stand in water. They can also swim in water. Does this mean that human beings are amphibians? What do you think, Bacho? Does this means that human beings are amphibians? We can swim in water. We can stand in water. We can walk on the floor of the riverbed of water. So, जो भी है. So does this mean that we all are amphibians? And I can see some smart kids are telling, yes, sir, humans are also amphibians. बिल्कुल नहीं. ठीक है? Humans are not amphibians. Humans बिल्कुल भी amphibians नहीं होते. See, what exactly are amphibians? Let me explain you. These animals, they can stay inside the water for the several days. Can we stay inside the water for the several days? We can swim. We can. अगर मैं मेरी बात करूंगा, if I speak, if I talk about me, I can go inside the water for at least 45 to 50 seconds. I can hold my breath and I can come out again. But I can't stay for two months. No one, none of the human being can stay inside the water for such a longer period of time. Right. But these animals like frog, toad, so these are some animals, they can stay inside the water for the several days, for the several months, and also they can stay on land for the several days and several months. ठीक है समझ गए what exactly are amphibians? Did you understood what is the difference? Did you understood? Okay. Did you understood all of you? Tell me. Is this clear? Yes or no? I want your answers. Come on. Is this clear? Right. So, what is difference between normal animals and the amphibians? Amphibians, they can survive inside the water for the longer period of time. Is it clear? चलो, great. Everyone now focus over here. अब मेरे पास एक सवाल है that what exactly organs these amphibians they are using. I have this very simple question. If I talk about the animals who live on the land, ठीक है अगर हम हमारी बात करेंगे, we know we have lungs. We have ample amount of air around, and lungs it takes oxygen from all this air. Very simple. We have lungs for this, for breathing. And if I talk about fishes who live inside the water, जो पानी के अंदर रहते हैं उनके पास में गिल्स होते हैं fishes also they have gills right so that they can take all the absorbed oxygen which is present in the water very simple so fish they have gills human beings they have lungs but what special organs do these frogs have do these amphibians have can anyone tell me can anyone tell me in the chat box guys I'm reading your answers so that you can tell me your answers in the chat box okay both sir they have lungs and gills very good they voice skin what is voice skin it is moist skin okay chalo both okay okay that's enough listen some of the students they are telling ki, sir they have gills some of them they are telling sir they have lungs no they don't have gills at all. What do they have? Let me explain. सबसे पहले they have a lungs. Your first option is correct. What do they have? They have lungs. You can observe this. Amphibians के अंदर they have lungs. So whenever they are on land, they can breathe very easily with the help of lungs. And these lungs they function as human lungs. They function. ठीक है? बहुत similar है. They function as our lungs too. ठीक है? Very very simple. तो हमारे lungs जैसे काम करते हैं, वैसे ही ये lungs भी काम करते हैं. Very similar. Again, I'm telling this three times. But if I talk about whenever they are inside the water, जब भी वो पानी के अंदर है at that time you can see they have a special type of skin. Okay, it is called as a moist skin. Right, it is called as a moist skin. So what happens over here? Whenever they are inside the water, they can't use lungs. So airways of the nostrils, airways of the nose, they are completely closed, so that water will not enter in the lung. Okay. So whenever they enter in water again, airway is completely closed, and their lungs they absorb all the oxygen molecules. What do? They absorb. You can see over here, ये skin है उसका. ये skin को हमने zoom किया है, and you can observe that they absorb all the oxygen inside and they release carbon dioxide through the skin, right? Through their skin, and hence they are called as a permeable. What is the skin called? Skin is called as a permeable. What is permeable? That the skin is giving permission to take oxygen inside and it is giving permission to give carbon dioxide outside. Okay, so permeable का मतलब होता है allowing exchange of gases. So there is an exchange of gases, right? Oxygen is coming inside and carbon dioxide is moving outside. So exchange हो रहा है यहाँ पे तो exchange हो गया. So exchange of gases is being allowed. इसी को हम कहते हैं permeable skin. Is it clear to all of you? Is it clear to all of you? चलो जल्दी बताओ मुझे. Is it clear? Okay, very simple, very simple. दो चीजें होती है. Two things are there. First, they have lungs. Lungs they function as same as our lungs whenever they are on land. But once they go inside the water, they close the nostrils, they close the airways, and completely they breathe with the help of their skin. उनके skin से वो breathe करते हैं. समझ गए बच्चों? चलो, then let's solve one question. Everyone is saying yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. बहुत अच्छे से समझ गए. Then let's solve one question. A frog is resting on a land. Listen, a frog is resting on a land and later dives into pond. So which statement best describes its breathing adaptation? Number one, it uses gills all the time. It uses only lungs all the time. It can use lungs on land and moist skin inside the water, and it does not need oxygen in water. The time starts right now here. Come on, be fast. I think there is some tech issue. Just wait a minute, Bacho. Just wait a minute. I'll launch the quiz again. I don't know why these quizzes are not getting launched. Just a second. अरे आंसर मत लिखना chat box में. Don't write any answers in the chat box. Wait. Just a second, champs. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. You can answer now. Come on, quick, fast. Okay, champs, you can answer. Are you able to answer it? I hope now you're able to answer. Sorry, there was some technical glitch. यहाँ पे कुछ technical glitch हुआ था. चलो कोई बात नहीं. Now I hope everyone is able to answer. ठीक है? चलो good. Great. So guys, be very fast. You have only 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Very good. क्या बात है बच्चों. Very nice. Very well done. Super. Excellent. Super. Very nice answers. Okay. What was the correct answer? It was option C. सही जवाब क्या था? It was nothing but your option C. Is it clear to all of you? क्या ये clear है सारे बच्चों को? Everyone quickly tell me. Yes. Is this clear to everyone? क्या ये सारे बच्चों को clear है? Yes, 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 yes. Okay. अब एक काम करते हैं. Let us solve one more mystery of the amphibians. Do you know one thing? That whenever amphibians they are walking on the ground, they never walk. कभी walk नहीं करते. What do they do? Can anyone tell me? चलो example. Let's take an example of frog. What will frog do? Frog क्या करता है? Whenever it is walking on land, it hops, right? It jumps, jumping and hopping. Okay, so quickly tell me if it is jumping and hopping. Okay, bacho, think. This question is very important. If it is jumping and hopping, so which limbs are very important? Hind limbs or forelimbs? Hind or fore? Hind limbs or forelimbs? Hind limbs or forelimbs? Hind limbs or forelimbs? Hind limbs. Both of the answers. Some of the student are saying some both. So ध्यान से देखते हैं. सबसे पहले, first thing that if they are hopping, if they are jumping, they should have a strong hind limbs. Everyone, focus here. What they should have a strong hind limbs. ठीक है? So that they can jump for a longer distance. बहुत long distance के लिए वो jump कर पाएंगे. Number one. Number two, they should have a webbed feet. Now, why this webbed feet are very important? Because they help them to swim very easily. ठीक है? जैसे कि fishes के पास they have a flippers. Same way, this webbed feet also help them to swim very properly, change their directions very properly. Is it clear, champions? Right. So the feet also you can observe that they have a special adaptation. Feet are webbed, and again their hind limbs are very strong, so that they can jump for a for very long distance. Is it clear? Is it clear? So guys, these are the four adaptations about the amphibians. ये बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. Okay, चलो quickly answer this question. Be fast. Quickly answer this question. Come on, guys. जल्दी से इन क्वेश्चन को आंसर करो. The time starts right now. Be fast. Great. That an animal has a strong hind limb and a webbed feet, which activity would it perform more efficiently? Flying in the sky, climbing the tree, jumping and swimming, digging the burrow. I want your quick answers. Come on, guys, be fast. Okay, I can see Yashram, then Inchara, again Kaira, Bhavik, Ashi, Abhirup, Alisha Agarwal, sorry, it's Alia Agarwal, Amay, Arshiv, Ashistha, Avni, Harshika, Pranit Anand. Very good, beta. Okay, most of you I can see have performed very well. Okay, super. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Very well done. Superb, 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 superb. Very good. Very good. चलो. So बच्चों, now I have some question for you all. कुछ सवाल है मेरे. So now focus in the class so that you'll solve this question very effectively. देखो, imagine. Okay. Just imagine a lion is a hungry. ध्यान से देखना. Imagine lion is a hungry. So can it eat a coconut? क्या वो कोकोनट खा सकता है? क्या वो कोकोनट खा सकता है? Yes or no? Tell me. If lion is hungry and there are huge amount of coconuts in front of him, so can this lion eat a coconut? No. चलो कोई बात नहीं. Let's move towards the next question. Can tiger eat a grass? Think and answer. Can tiger eat a grass? No. Okay. चलो कोई बात नहीं. Imagine if we are giving a huge amount of meat to the cow. कुछ ऐसा करते हैं हम. We are giving a huge amount of meat to cow. So can this cow eat it? Yes or no? No. Of course not. Never. कभी नहीं. So sad cow. बेचारी cow. वाह. Okay. Chalo. Listen to me very carefully. Imagine. Okay. Everyone is saying no, no, no. I completely understand. These guys are very, very, very hungry. Still, they are not able to eat it. Again, I want to ask you one thing. चलो, ऐसा हो गया. If this happens, that one morning tiger wakes up and he said कि I will not harm anyone. I will be pure vegetarian from today. Imagine like this. Just imagine. हाँ? ऐसा तो नहीं होगा, but just imagine. If tiger plans like this कि हाँ, from today I am vegetarian. So can tiger eat grass? Now tell me. Can tiger eat grass? Okay, now I'm giving the polls. Now I can see most of the students they are thinking yes sir. If he is planning to be vegetarian then he can eat. Okay, but student, let me tell you that if he plans to be a vegetarian also, still he can't eat grass. It is not possible for him to eat a grass. Now, why? Let me tell you. Every animal, they eat a different type of foods, and because of that, they have a different type of teeth structure. Okay, so we have to understand about the teeth structure right now. सबसे पहले, let us understand what exactly are the teeth. So, बच्चों, do you all remember this? Do you all remember this? जल्दी बताओ मुझे. In grade 4, you might have learnt about it. Do you all remember this? चलो जल्दी बताओ मुझे. Yes or no? Yes, most of the students they are saying yes sir. We have practiced this. चलो अगर आपने नहीं पढ़ा होगा grade 4 के अंदर, I will teach you again. I'll just teach you again. Listen to me very carefully. This is very important. Okay, बच्चों. See. So first of all, if you observe, this is our teeth. Okay, and I will divide this teeth into two half. ये हम दो half में divide करेंगे. This part is very similar to the same this part. Okay, याद रखना, this is your left hand side, this is your right hand. So yeah, this is your left and this is your right. एक second. Let me write it properly. This is your left L and this is your right. Okay, say right side is very similar to the left side. Very simple. Right side is very similar to the left side. Now let's understand what exactly is the function of every tooth. हर एक दांत का क्या function है? Let us understand it very carefully. Number one, you can see the first teeth, number one and number one. Okay, I have marked this number one and number one. Everyone take a screenshot of it. It is very important. Okay, this number one and number one, they are called as incisors. What are they called? They are called as incisors. And why these incisors are very important? To cut the food. Now, try to understand how we need to cut the food. क्या आप burger खाते हो? Guys, do you all eat burger? Burger, pizza, sandwiches. Do you all eat these food? Chips. Okay, whenever you eat these kind of foods, you need to cut the food. आपको क्या करना पड़ता है? You need to cut the food. So what you do, you put it inside your mouth and you cut it with the help of your incisors. आप क्या करते हो? आप incisors के help से उसे cut कर देते हो. ये using your front teeth. आप आपके आगे के दांत यहाँ पे use कर रहे हो for cutting the food. Is it clear? So keep in mind these incisors are very important to cut your food. Right? For example, burger and pizzas. If I talk about the canines, अगर हम canines की बात करेंगे, whenever you need to tear any of the wrapper, ठीक है? Imagine that you have a wafer packet and you have to tear it. It's not able to tear. So आप क्या करते हो? Do you just hold it in your incisor and do you pull it? क्या आप ऐसे करते हो कभी? Do you hold it like this inside the incisor and do you pull it? No, you don't do it. Instead of that, you use a canine and you can tear it like this. ठीक है? Side से आप इसको tear करते हो. Right? Do you remember that? You use your canines which are your sharp teeth. You can observe these are your canines. ठीक है, मैं यहाँ पे दिखा रहा हूँ on the screen. These are your canines. ठीक है, ये canines है यहाँ पे. Number 3, these are your canines. They are very sharp and you can tear it very carefully. Not only that, we have a premolars. What are the premolars? These teeth. Number 3, number 3. What are these? These are the premolar teeth. What these premolar teeth they are going to do? They are going to chew your food very clearly, crush your food. ओके, वो फूड को क्रश करेंगे एंड आफ्टर दैट वी कीप ऑन चीविंग इट फॉर 32 टाइम्स. ठीक है, एक खाना या फिर एक निवाला आपको 32 टाइम्स बाइट करना पड़ता है. सो दैट ग्राइंडिंग ऑफ द फूड, वी आर टर्निंग दैट फूड इनटू वेरी 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 स्मॉल पार्टिकल्स. सो दैट ग्राइंडिंग ऑफ फूड इज टेकन प्लेस ऑन द मोलार टीथ. इज इट क्लियर? सो हर एक टीथ का अलग अलग फंक्शन है. If I talk about incisors, they are used to cut the food. If I talk about canines, they are used to tear the food. Now, how we tear the food, that we are going to explain ahead. तो tearing के लिए हम इसका इस्तेमाल करते हैं. Premolars are specially used for the crushing of food, and molars they are used for the grinding of the food. ठीक है? Is it clear? Is it clear, champs? जल्दी जल्दी बताओ मुझे. Yes, अगर इसको याद रखना है, if you have to keep this in your mind, first take a screenshot of it. It is important. Take a screenshot of it. Done, all of you? Done, 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 done. ले लिया screenshot. Now, if you want to keep this in your mind, अगर ये आपको mind में रखना है, then you can use this. I can play music. With the help of I, you can keep incisors. With the help of can, you can keep canines. With the help of play, you can keep premolars. And with the help of music, you can keep molars in your mind. Okay, so incisors, canine, premolars, and molars. So all these are the different uh, mnemonics which you can use to keep this in your mind. I can play music. Incisors, canine, premolars, and molars. Is it clear? Is it clear, guys? Okay. ठीक है. So these are the different importance of a teeth. Right. Now we are going to understand how exactly each animals they are using these teeth. हर एक animals इन teeth को कैसे इस्तेमाल करता है. And now I'm going to share you something very exciting information. खूब exciting information जो है मैं अभी आपको share करने वाला हूँ. तो सबसे पहले let me tell you that there are some animals who are vegetarian and non-vegetarian. Do you agree with me? कुछ एनिमल्स होते हैं वेजिटेरियन होते हैं, कुछ एनिमल्स नॉन वेजिटेरियन होते हैं. एग्री विथ मी बच्चों? ओके. सम ऑफ देम आर एक्टिंग डायनासोरस. ओके, चलो कोई बात नहीं. सो वेजिटेरियन एंड नॉन वेजिटेरियन. सो अच्छा आप लिखो व्हाट आर यू, वेज और नॉन वेज. इफ यू आर वेज यू कैन राइट डाउन वेज, इफ यू आर नॉन वेज यू कैन टाइप नॉन वेज इन द चैट बॉक्स. कम ऑन एवरीवन. बोथ. अच्छा बोथ. ओके, सम ऑफ देम आर राइटिंग सर वेज, प्योर वेज. ओके, चलो. सो बच्चे ध्यान से सुनना है यहाँ पे. सो सम एनिमल्स हु आर प्योर वेज दे ईट ओनली एंड ओनली प्लांट्स, दे आर कॉल्ड एज हर्बीवर्स एनिमल्स. ये हम सबको पता है, लास्ट ग्रेड 3 ग्रेड 4 में हमने पढ़ा है. बट दीज हर्बीवर्स एनिमल्स दे हैव अ स्पेशल टाइप ऑफ टीथ. ऑब्जर्व हियर, you can see that their teeth are specially made to eat grasses. ठीक है. अब ग्रास खाना भी कोई हल्की बात नहीं है, ध्यान से सुनना. ओके, ईटिंग ग्रास इज नॉट अ स्किड. नहीं नहीं छोड़ो. ओके, सो व्हाट वी हैव टू डू इज वी हैव टू ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट हाउ एग्जैक्टली दीज टीथ्स आर डिजाइंड. ओके, नाउ फोकस एवरीवन, फोकस. सबसे पहले लेट मी टेल यू दैट काउ इट डोंट हैव अ फ्रंट टीथ. जो उसका अपर जॉ होता है, काउ का जो अपर जॉ होता है बच्चों, उसके फ्रंट टीथ नहीं होते. राइट, डू यू नो दैट? क्विकली टेल मी, डू यू नो दैट काउ का जो अपर जॉ होता है, दिस अपर जॉ, इट डोंट हैव अ टीथ. It don't have a teeth. Yes, it don't have a teeth. So keep in mind, it doesn't have a teeth. तो उसके पास होता है dental pad. Okay, what does it have? It have a dental pad. So what it does, नीचे teeth होते हैं, down they have a teeth, and at top you can see they don't have a teeth. यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो बच्चों. On the upper jaw, they don't have teeth, but the lower jaw have a teeth. Okay, so what it does, it holds this grass. Okay, and it can pull that grass very easily. वो क्या कर सकते हैं? They can pull that grass from the ground very very easily, right, with the help of this dental pad. And this top jaw is called as a dental pad. What it is called? It is called as a dental pad, so that it can pull the grass very easily. After that, उसके बाद let me tell you, they have a sharp incisors. Right, these sharp incisors जो नीचे होते हैं, these incisors which are at the lower jaw, ये जो नीचे jaw के लिए जो incisors होते हैं, they can cut those grass very easily. What they can do बच्चों? They can cut those grass very easily. And now they have a broad molars so that they can sit and they can chew those grass very easily. समझ गए? Okay, how exactly these animals they adapted, and it is very big thing to tell you guys that they don't have a upper jaw incisors. उनके पास upper jaw के पास जहां जैसे हमारे पास ये incisors होते हैं, they don't have these incisors at all. Right, उनके पास बिल्कुल भी कोई भी incisors नहीं होते. They don't have any of the incisors. Okay guys, they have a dental pad over there. Is it clear? Is it clear? Okay, okay, okay. ठीक है, चलो, वेरी गुड. नाउ लेट मी टेल यू वन मोर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्ट. अगर मैं आपको बता दूं कि ये जो रैट है, यू कैन ऑब्जर्व रैट, ध्यान से देखना. रैट, रैबिट, दी स्क्विरल, ये जो एनिमल्स है, these animals they have a very long teeth. What do they have? They have a very 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 long teeth. Can you see them? Right, can you see they have long teeth? And one more thing, उनकी जो teeth होते हैं, they keep on growing. Teeth of these animals, of rat, of rabbit and squirrel, they keep on growing. This is a very important and funny fact. Okay, वो grow करते रहते हैं. Imagine if they are not taking any of the actions, they keep on growing for an entire period of time. Imagine करो कि हमारे भी दांत grow होते हैं. How it will feel? Right, it will come out of a mouth. वो हमारे mouth की भी बाहर आ जाएंगे. So these two teeth they keep on continuously growing. So now champions, what these people do? You might have observed, अगर आपके घर पे चूहा होगा या फिर if you have seen rabbit, they always go and they bite different things. Have you ever seen? They always go and they bite different things. वो अलग अलग जगह पे जाके bite करते हैं. Why do they do? Why do they do like that? Because they need to always gnaw. what they need to do, they need to gnaw. तो gnaw का मतलब क्या होता है समझो. What they do, they go and they just keep on biting the hard surface. Right. So once they bite the hard surface, उनकी जो teeth होते हैं, it starts degrading. वो कट होना स्टार्ट हो जाते हैं. इट स्टार्ट्स डिग्रेडिंग. जैसे कि whenever वी आर यूजिंग चौक, जब हम चौक यूज करते हैं ऑन द ब्लैक बोर्ड, क्या होता है, साइज ऑफ द चौक गोज ऑन रिड्यूसिंग. ये सुनो, जो साइज है चौक का वो धीरे 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 कम होता है. इसी तरीके से दिस टीथ ऑल्सो बिकॉज ऑफ gnawing दे स्टार्ट डिग्रेडिंग और उनकी साइज कम होती है एंड दे बिकम मोर शार्प. Is it clear? They become more sharp, and hence they always keep on gnawing, or they always keep on biting different hard materials. Is it clear to all of you? क्या ये clear है सारे बच्चों को? जल्दी बताओ मुझे. Is this clear? Yes. So this is a very interesting fact that you guys might be knowing right now. अच्छा, किस किस को ये पता था? If you know it before, you can type yes. If you don't know it, if you understood it right now, then you can type no. ओके. ओके, बहुत सारे बच्चे को ये पता ही नहीं था. ओके, चलो ग्रेट. So my champions, keep in mind that these are the teeth of a herbivorous animal. Is it clear? Chalo, now let me tell you about the carnivorous animal. If you talk about the carnivorous animal, these animals are again very dangerous. These animals, they again need to have a long canines. Okay, you can see over here, ये जो carnivorous animals होते हैं जैसे कि lion, tigers, so you can see they have a strong jaws. What do they have, बच्चों? They have a strong jaws, as well as they have a long incisors. Can you see this teeth? ये incisors है. You can see at center they have a canine. Sorry, they have an incisors here. एक मिनट ध्यान से देखना. These teeth, these, they are incisors. Okay, but you can see this long teeth. क्या आप इस long teeth को देख सकते हो? These long teeth, they are called as a canine. What are they called? They are called as a canine. So they have a very, very sharp canines. Right, champs? What do they have? They have a very, very sharp canines. Okay, and not only this, if I talk about the omnivorous animals, अगर हम omnivorous animals की बात करेंगे, that these animals, they eat plant as well as animals. We, ourselves, dogs, cat. So these all are the omnivorous animal. ये pure omnivorous animal है. They eat both veg and non-veg. ठीक है, तो इनके जो अगर आप टीथ को आप ऑब्जर्व करोगे, जस्ट ऑब्जर्व दैट टीथ वेरी केयरफुली. यू कैन सी दे हैव अ canines also which help to tear the food. They have molars also which help to grind the food. They have a different premolars and molars and canines. तो सारी टीथ उनको एक प्रॉपर शेप में होते हैं, राइट, सो दैट एवरी टीथ इज बीइंग यूज्ड प्रॉपरली. इज इट क्लियर चैंपियंस? क्या ये क्लियर है? इज दिस क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू? Yes, so that every teeth in the is in a proper structure so that they can do every part. They can do all the things very easily. They have everything. ठीक है? Okay. चलो. So everyone, ध्यान से बहुत clearly solve one question. चलो, let's solve this question. A farmer notices that one animal has a dental pad, sharp incisors, and broad molar. So which or what food is this animal best adapted to eat? Leaves, grass and leaves, fish, insects and meat. Come on, quickly tell me the answer. जल्दी से सारे बच्चे आंसर करेंगे. बी फास्ट. ओके, चलो, वेरी गुड. लास्ट 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Very well done. Super. What was the correct answer, champs? सही जवाब क्या था? Please tell me in the chat box. Come on, fast. What was the correct answer? अभी हमारा सही जवाब क्या है? ऑप्शन ए, grass and leaves. These are the correct answer. What are correct answer, champions? Grass and leaves are our correct answer. ठीक है, चलो आगे चलते हैं. Let us move towards the next question. Okay, so everyone, last question, a very important question, and easily you guys can solve it. A bear eats fruit in summer, but may also catch a fish and a small animal. So, based on the feeding habit, the bear should be classified as dash. Bear किस चीज में classified होना चाहिए? Herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous, parasite. He is eating animals as well as he is eating um, fruits. So quickly tell me what it is called. What is this animal called? क्या बात है, very good. If you are answering this question, this means कि आपको काफी सारी information आपके पास है. Okay. Chalo, good. Very good. I can see Adhya, Harshali, then Anvi Singh. Very good, Bacho. So you have performed very well, and I would like to uh, wish one of the child. Her name is Devanshi. So many happy returns of the day, Devanshi, from the whole Oda family, all of your mentor teachers and your master teachers. Okay, so you have last 10 seconds, guys. Last 10 seconds here. Please be very fast. Very good, Ayansh, Gonu. Very well answered. Adhya, very well answered. Very good, Bacha. Okay, chalo. So all of you, super. Very well answered. Your option C, that is omnivorous, is an correct answer. Very well done, champions. Right. So this is your summary. We have learned about arboreal animals. They have a strong limbs. They have a curved claws, and also they have a very strong holding and gripping tail. We have learned about amphibians